Imagine a time when every answer began with a god. Thunder. That was Zeus, hurling his bolts from the sky. Earthquakes. Surely the rage of Poseidon, shaking the earth with his trident. Rain, a blessing, or a curse, from whichever deity you'd manage to please. But then came one man who looked around him. It's not up to the heavens. This is the story of Thales of Miletus, a man who dared to challenge the divine explanations of his day, who questioned not who made the world but what it was made of. He believed the secrets of the cosmos lay not in the will of capricious gods, but in something more humble. A single word: water. Let's set the scene. It's the 6th century BC. Miletus, a powerful and wealthy port city on the coast of Asia Minor, bustles with trade and fresh ideas brought in from Egypt, Phoenicia, and beyond. Ships arrive full of exotic wares, travelers share strange stories. And amid this melting pot of cultures is Thales. A merchant, yes, but so much more than that. He journeys to Egypt, where he marvels at the pyramids and studies their geometry. He gazes up at the night sky and sees patterns where others saw random twinkles. He is above all an observer. He begins to wonder, is there one thing that connects everything? One basic substance from which all things are made? His answer is as surprising as it is brilliant. Water. Not because water was fashionable or mystical, but because water was everywhere, nourished crops, sustained all forms of life, could transform from liquid to vapor to ice. To Thales, water was the arch, the first principle, the origin of everything. But here's what made Thales revolutionary. He didn't ask who controlled the world, he asked how it worked. He tried to find a rational explanation, breaking from centuries of mythological thinking. That shift was nothing short of a revolution in human thought. In doing so, Thales laid the foundation for what we now call natural philosophy, the first steps towards science itself. And he didn't stop there. Thales is said to have predicted a solar eclipse. Imagine that. In a world where eclipses were terrifying omens of doom, Thales used observation and reasoning to forecast the moment the sun would be blotted from the sky. No spells, no sacrifices, just knowledge. He left no books behind, no manifestos. But his ideas traveled through time, influencing giants like Socrates, Plato, and Aristotle, planting a seed that would grow into the sciences we know today. He showed the world that it was possible to search for natural causes, to question boldly, to investigate without fear of divine retribution. But here's the twist. After all this talk of water and logic, Thales also said, "All things are full of gods." Was he contradicting himself? Or was he pointing to something deeper? A kind of hidden life force running through matter itself? A spark of divinity woven into the very substance of nature? It's a mystery that still fascinates historians and philosophers today. So next time you fill a glass with water, pause for a moment. To most, it's just something to quench your thirst. But to Thales, that simple, clear liquid was nothing less than the origin of the universe, the primal substance from which everything arises. Maybe, just maybe, the most ordinary things around us still hold the greatest secrets, and the next big question could be hiding in plain sight.